You know what the fuck going on, man? King Slime, your favorite slime, and I'm here on Rastaa and Friends, the #1 platform for independent artists. Got a special guest with me. Shamegang is in the building. What up?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. What's up, man?
Back up on my shit, okay then. I got all this blood on my hand. A lot of niggas slime, but ain't this. Little nigga, but I move big. This year is super package.
Good. So before we get into all these questions and shit, man, let them know where they can find you at, your social media, anything you got out right now, anything you got on the way, any shows coming up, all that good shit. Cameras,
man. Find me on all platforms at shamegang. Google shamegang, it'll come up. Just dropped a project May 7th. Called Better Late Than Never. So yeah, tap into that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, it wasn't May 7th. April 7th. April 7th.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm way ahead of my time, but yeah.
It's all good.
Better Late Than Never, out on all streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I rock with the kid.
Yeah, you already know. Yeah. And like I said, but off camera, I'm actually on camera too, just so we had the proof. Who you got for the finals this year? NBA playoffs is on right now. Who you think gonna take it? I know you said Phoenix, but
I want Phoenix too, but man, my gut telling me right now, the way the West coming out, bro, I think Golden State might do it again.
You think they might repeat?
Yep.
Bro, I said that shit the other night, but I don't know. We gonna see.
They just got experience. They don't.
That's what I said. You can't never outcount the champs because they've been there so many times. It's like even when they they like still comfortable. Yeah. Even when it's fucked up,
they could be the 7th, 8th seed, but dangerous in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. So you just dropped a project, Better Late Than Never. Just came out. How you feeling about success so far? How you feeling about feedback so far? You know, just tell us about the project a little bit.
Man, well, everything I've been receiving so far has been crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's actually like overachieving. You know what I'm saying? I expected it was gonna be a good release, but not as much as it has.
Release party was crazy.
Yeah, I appreciate you. That
release party was crazy.
Yeah, the release party we had at Sky House, and then we did the release show at Transfer Code. Both was dope experiences. We did a show in Charlotte, sold that out, and where was it? The Evening Muse, and we got another one coming up May 26th in Greensboro.
Okay.
At Flatiron. So yeah, man, it's been fire, man. I love the feedback I've been getting on it, man, and where it's taking me so far. So man, God is good, for real.
Oh God, how long it take you to put the project together, really?
It didn't really take that long because a lot of them songs I had left over from No Safe Haven. Okay. So I really was just like going through adjusting stuff, and then, you know, I think I probably recorded like maybe 6 new songs on this album. Okay. And so, like I said, it was just challenging on how to arrange everything, because at first, when I arranged everything, it wasn't what it is right now. Yeah. Until I let, like, you know, a lot of people close to me here, and they gave me the critique and everything. You know, so that's why I like, you know, keep people around me who's gonna give me the real, tell me honestly how they feel about
That's
stuff.
what I was just about to piggyback off of, like how important it is to even have the people that you like, yo, listen to this and like tell me for real, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's extremely important. Yeah. You don't want nobody just telling you your stuff is dope and all the time. Like I know you're probably talented, you're talented, you know what I'm saying? And you know you got the extreme confidence.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta be like, yo, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Everybody got different ears.
Yeah, you gotta know, you gotta have them honest opinions around you for sure. Or you be fucked up out here.
Big fact.
Releasing whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna go off that confidence in your artist shit, like, man, anything I'm, you know what I'm saying?
And you gonna go off that ego and be like, man, my shit's fire, bro. Everything's fire. Like, nah, dog.
Fucked up out here.
Yeah, fucked up out here. Need the real, dog.
Nah, for real. So you know, we've been cool for a minute. We've been rocking for a minute. What is it like, you know, being in North Carolina and seeing that change? I know you've been in and out of North Carolina a few times too, so I know you have a different perspective on that. What do you think is missing from the scene? What do you think needs to be added to it? And what do you think is like a great thing about North Carolina?
Well, I think the narrative of that artists in North Carolina don't rock with each other no more is dead. I think it's different now. I think now it's a lot more unity.
Yeah, we ended that shit.
Yeah,
shit was fucked up for a while.
Yeah, I think it's good that the younger people, you know what I'm saying, are starting to change that. The only thing I would say that it needs more of is just more like national acclaim. Like I think people just, you know, that could beat that are the bigger artists here could bring it more. I mean, Cole is doing everything. So I feel like Cole is like the only real main one doing it to bring more awareness to North Carolina and, you know, the talent we have here. So yeah, I would like to see a lot more of that.
And that's one of the things that bothers me about North Carolina is like so many hip hop artists got ties to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Like not even, it might not even be direct. Like some people's moms are from North Carolina, they went to school here or whatever, and it's like they don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't really, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you ever notice where you like see tours and people coming from like major tours, they always
skip Raleigh. Yeah,
they skip Raleigh a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you wondering like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
They might even fuck around and do Charlotte and Greensboro. You know what I'm saying? Like no Raleigh, no Durham. Like why? Like,
I be wondering like, damn, why is that? You know what I'm saying? So I hope that, you know, soon in the future we can change that narrative. You know what I'm saying? And show that, you know, Raleigh has just as much talent as, you know, and awareness as Charlotte and Greensboro.
Yeah, I just got an argument not too long ago about that with someone on Instagram saying that Raleigh artists don't work together. Because I hate that. I hate that whole narrative. Because I'm like, bruh, I work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
matter of fact, my whole lineup that was at the transfer code was all Raleigh artists.
Yeah, exactly.
All Raleigh artists. So like, I don't believe that.
And niggas, and the other thing is niggas that I hit up in Raleigh to perform that I don't even know, it always be like cool. Yeah, they don't never be no like, oh nah. Yeah, it always be cool. So I'm like, bruh, niggas that spread that narrative, y'all want to believe in that. Yeah, like, y'all want that to be a fact. Yeah, like y'all want that to be a fact. So single, what single you put out off of Better Late Than Never that they can check out right now?
Man, I put out Getting Started first. Crazy dope video shot by my man Woozy. Shout out to Woozy.
Oh yeah, that video's fire. Yeah.
And then
that's what you in the car, right?
Yeah. And then we just dropped the joint with me and Lou.
Okay.
And Sianka. That was shot by 7 Foot Giant.
And that's out right now. Fire video.
Out right now as well.
Shout out 7 Foot Giant too.
Shout out to them. It just got. Matter of fact, it just got on Revolt. Like, Revolt played it the other day. Yeah, so that was crazy. That was a crazy milestone for me. So those the two so far. It's gonna be a lot more coming up that project because I'm gonna really get everything I want.
Yeah. Why not squeeze it? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, you got like, once you got a following, you got a little following now. You got people that's like tapped in, or it's like, oh, I want to see what you doing next. That's when you keep goddamn. You gotta push the gas. You know what I'm saying?
Because I always been against like dropping EPs, but now more so I'm gonna be leaning towards that. But you know, this was probably the last like album you know, get from me from a while. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I get my money's worth out of this one. Mad visuals, mad content, everything from this one.
Cause I've been thinking about that too. I'm like, when you put out a project, like I'm starting to think like maybe it's smarter to put out a project and then release each song as a single that's on the project. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give you some game with what I was told.
Talk.
You know, being around certain industry people, whatever. That as an indie artist, you want to do EPs or mixtapes. You don't want to do albums because if you're an artist that's looking for a deal, they're gonna judge you off that metric. Right. It's like, okay,
if your album's already selling that, that's what they believe you gonna sell.
Exactly.
Yeah, every time.
I don't know if you ever seen that interview with Nipsey where he was talking about it.
Like, when he was like, he should have leveraged it. I seen that.
Leverage it differently, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like you might as well just drop EPs and then let your hype be the sales market instead of you dropped the album.
Put them in a position they gotta estimate it. Now they got like, nigga, you sold 28,000 sales. This is gonna sell every time.
Exactly. So that's what they're gonna base your metric on. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, if you're an indie artist and that's what you're looking for as a deal, drop EPs. Don't drop it unless you got it popping like that.
Then fuck it. Then it don't even matter at that point any damn way.
It don't matter. Exactly.
That's a fact. So who are you listening to right now? You feel me? I know you just dropped the album, so you probably listen to yourself a lot. But besides that, when you do get a downtime, what are some artists that you're checking out? When you hop in the whip, when you driving to your next gig, what are some artists you listening to?
Man,
or even somebody that you feel like is killing it right now that you want to shout out. It ain't even gotta be somebody you listen to. You know what I'm saying?
I listen to Isaiah Rashad.
Okay, I fuck with Isaiah.
Of course, Kendrick Cole.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Sip, Sir.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah. A lot of TDE.
Yeah, a lot of TDE, a lot of Dreamville. It's something.
But you're not originally from here, right?
Nah, I'm originally from Maryland.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So it's like Conway, Rome Street, Zelda, all them cats. So I mean, you know, then of course I go back and listen to the older stuff like Jay-Z's, everything like that. I get inspired mostly off of listening to that stuff,
old shit,
for my new stuff.
And since you mentioned Griselda, I know you opened up for them a few times. You feel me? What are those experiences like opening on the big stages where it's like that shit is packed?
It was dope. It puts you in a part where you got to bring your A game because the crowd don't, and that's surely there for you.
Right.
So it's like they don't know. Yeah. Really, they ready to see them.
Whoever's after you.
Yeah. So you only get 7 to 10 minutes to show him who you are. So it could be like an adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? And a point of where you got to prove something. But other than that, man, like the experience and meeting them and talking to them and still having a relationship with them to this day with Conway, you know, his people and his manager and stuff. Like it was a great experience. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and networking experience too.
That's a bet. So we already talked about the singles, but besides the singles, what's a song? What's your favorite song on the project, or a song that you feel like if you never heard shamegang before and you like pop in this project, what's one song that we should run to? Like, yo, this like signifies you as an artist, you know what I'm saying? That's on that project.
I said Get It Started.
Get It Started, okay.
Yeah, between Get It Started and, Between Get It Started, Stones, and Getty Green.
Stones is fire.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Stones is definitely
my man.
Stones is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, those three, because I feel like you get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, not sadness, but a little bit of like, you know, feel of like having to build yourself back up after being torn down with Stones.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you get the party side of it with Getty Green. It's like a Project Pat sound, you know what I'm saying? Louisiana style.
Yeah, a little southern. You got a little southern on there. Yeah. Which you usually don't hear from you.
Yeah, sometimes switch it up. And then Getty Green, then Get It Started is more of the rugged hip hop.
Right. More the shit you used to.
Yeah. So you get a little bit of everything.
That's dope. Well, I mean, over the years, you feel me? I just seen like the difference, you know what I'm saying, of what you've been doing. Even when I remember when you first came down here was performing, and the sound then and the sound now is just completely different, expanded. I was like, damn, this nigga's super Maryland when he first came down. I was like, yo, this is the most like, shit ain't even make sense. Like in the lineup, we was always like, where the fuck we gonna put Shame at? Because none of this shit sound like Shame shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I had to find my sound, bro. Like I didn't want to sound like everybody else. So I was just like, man, like it took me a minute to do that, and it took me like getting with certain producers and build relationships and getting them to conform and make music around my voice and my style. So I know y'all was talking on a previous interview, you know, about building relationships with producers, and that's really important.
It's so important, bro. It's so important. That shit could bring out shit you ain't even know you could do.
Yeah, challenge you too. Yeah, you gotta have people that's gonna challenge you to do something different, man. I don't want to sound and do the same shit all the time.
That's a fact. Yeah. So as an artist on this journey, what are some of the hardships that you've had, some of the struggles that you've had trying to pursue a music career, you know what I'm saying, that you feel like sharing with the people just so, you know, motivation?
Well, one of the hardships I had was the struggle of like trying to get known, you know what I'm saying, because it's very hard, like you can only do but so much. So I would say like the main struggle with me was like trying to figure out this marketing promotion. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you could be a dope artist, but
if nobody hears it, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you're only gonna stay with so far. You know,
it's like that. If a tree fall down type shit.
Yeah, nobody gonna hear it. Yeah, you gonna hear it or how far you are, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it was that, man, and then you know what I'm saying, just and also like feeling like I could do everything by myself. And you can't, bro. You have to build a team or get people around you to have a like mind like you. I said this in plenty of interviews before. You gotta have people that treat their shit like it's your shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And believe in you like that.
And you know the first person I ever heard to say that was Rick Ross.
That's real shit.
He said he was on an interview in Breakfast Club, and he was like, if my homie own a brand, I gotta rep that brand like I own it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you on my team, whatever you got, I gotta rep that shit like I own it. That's really how I gotta be. But niggas don't understand that. Niggas think, oh well, I ain't posting that shit, I ain't doing it. I'm like, bruh, but you know what I'm saying? How you gonna want to eat with me though?
It's all a common goal. That's
why you ain't gonna want to work with me, but you want to eat with me.
It's a common goal, bro. Like that's how I feel too when it comes to like signing a deal. Like signing a deal, like I would rather be with the label that's like a family. I don't want to just show up and be in the studio and niggas just like, all right, whatever.
This is work. Another day at the office.
Another day, nobody really talk, nobody know each other like that. Like, nah, like I want to feel like I'm with a family of people and I care about you, you care about me, we all in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? So
them labels do not be caring.
Nah.
I wasn't giving a fuck. They can show the one studio session, you never see them again.
Nah.
until the album come out, and you like, who the fuck is you, nigga?
Exactly, man.
And they telling you how to do shit, man. That shit is insane.
Showing up to the award shows and acting like y'all all cool.
Yeah, shit is insane, man. Crazy. Well, any advice or any last words you want to give to the people before you wrap up? I always ask the artists if they want to give any words to any other artists that are watching. You know what I'm saying?
I would say just stay consistent, man. And even when people are not even watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, always stay on point, you know, and stay ready for any situation. Like it's like the old saying they say, like, you know, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. But yeah, that's the main thing.
The old sayings be the shit.
Yeah.
The old sayings be the shit, bro.
Stay consistent as much as you can, bro, and you know what I'm saying, and find your sound. Because once you find that, and then you have that confidence in yourself, ain't nothing nobody else can really tell you.
I feel like the older I get, the more old sayings I be using. Like,
sound like your parents.
Coming out, yeah.
Sound like your OGs, yeah.
That's a fact. Well, I appreciate you, my nigga, for pulling up on me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the interview. Damn, Better Late Than Never out right now. Singles is out right now. Videos is out right now. Tap in with Shamegang. Follow him on everything. Follow us on everything. One love, y'all. Stay safe. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, my dog. Appreciate you, man.
Yours up, bro.